Hi guys, I'm doing this little video because I think that one of the most fundamental resources I have as a professional um, is my ability to organize my files. I think to be a successful student in this class and a successful online student, one has to have a really good way of filing your documents. I've had many students in the past who end up overwhelmed by their learning experience in the online environment. And it's largely because they have not developed a good system for filing their assignments and maybe documents that are of interest to them, things that they need to read, artwork, what have you. And so I just wanted to show you how I'm choosing to organize this course for myself as your instructor. So what we're looking at right now is a screen on my desktop at my house. And what I'm using is a tool called Dropbox. Dropbox is a proprietary technology, meaning that it's not something that's provided by the college, but I choose to use it because it's a cloud-based means of storing information. So Dropbox.com is the tool that I'm using. What Dropbox.com does is it keeps all my information up on the internet somewhere, up in the cloud. The idea that it's out there, and what happens is that every computer that I set up Dropbox on can connect to this cloud. So here you'll see my Dropbox folders, and I won't go into depth about explaining how Dropbox works, but what I've done is created folders on the Dropbox folder, just like I would create a folder on my own computer, and giving them file names that mean something to me. So in this case, it's Computer Graphics 217, which is this course. We're going to double click on that to open it. And you can see here that what I've done is started creating a file system. And I'll be honest with you, not every one of these folders right now has something in it. However, here are the materials for the class syllabus. For example, you'll see that it contains an InDesign file and some elements that are relative to that syllabus file in InDesign. But what I've also done is I have taken the Adobe Classroom and Book files, which are going to be necessary for you to complete the homework assignments, and I've saved them to this folder. And those files come over very cleanly labeled for each lesson. You're going to be working on average about 2 chapters each week, and you'll be relying heavily on these files to complete the assignments that are, for weekly points. But in any case, I have created that. I've put those files in a folder within the Computer Graphics 217 folder. Down here, you see that I have my week 1 materials, and say if I had week 2 materials, they would be in there, and other files. But what I think the point I'm trying to make is that when you go about building a folder for your class, think about how you might want to use it. I think that the weekly model is great. This is an 8-week class, so I'm going to store my materials for the course within each weekly folder. And I'm going to keep my classroom and book files in a very logical and intuitive place. I think that organization is essential in terms of using technology. When we cannot find things in the abstraction of our computers and their myriad ways of sorting things, it can be very overwhelming, and it can give us unnecessary anxiety. So I encourage you to be deliberate and thoughtful about setting up a filing system for this course and others that you're in, to make sure that all your materials stay together and in a place that you can easily retrieve them. Okay? Good luck.